Welcome back, folks, and we are doing another great, wonderful tailgate recipe for ultimate camp cooking tailgating. We're going to be showing you guys how to make a prime rib in the Dutch oven. Now, I know people think that's excessive, but all I can say is if anybody shows up at a tailgate with a prime rib, that makes you the god of the parking lot. So all we're going to do is we're going to start with a 2 bone-in piece of prime rib. This is about a $20 piece of meat. You can feed a few people off of this. You can go bigger if you want, but for this show, it's just going to be Mike and I, so I'm going to go with just a 2 bone-in. Okay, next thing I started out here with is I started out with some fresh chopped basil and some fresh chopped rosemary, and I'm just going to kind of spread that out a little bit. I'm going to add some thyme, and the reason why you want some dry seasoning in here is because it's going to help the wet seasoning stick to the prime rib. So we're going to add some thyme. We're going to add some Italian seasoning. Get that on. We need to get some more Italian seasoning in there. All right. And then we're going to add some chopped basil. Okay. And then we're going to add some chili powder. All right.
Are you blowing it again?
We're just going to add some chili. What are you doing here? Get out of here. All right. We're going to add some chili powder here just for some extra seasoning. And then some salt and pepper. Now you want to go heavy on the salt, okay, because the salt is going to help create the crust inside of your meat. All right, so we're just going to load that up, and then we're going to add some fresh ground pepper, okay. And the reason why we're going to keep this right here on a flat surface is because we're going to roll our prime rib in here. All right, so we're going to spread that out. I'm going to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, okay, and now I'm going to massage the prime rib. Insert your joke here. Make whatever cracks you want to make about that. Okay, now I'm just going to take it. I'm going to lay my prime rib down. All right, and I'm going to massage the seasonings into my prime rib, just like that. You want to coat the meat all the way around and use up all those seasonings that you have on here, just like that. Okay, we have one step left in this recipe. Okay, just get it nice and coated. Want to get a shot of that? That's what you want it to look like. It doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to look good, because you're going to eat it. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to take my favorite secret ingredient, yellow mustard. Just plain, simple yellow mustard. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pour that mustard on there, just like that. Now I'm going to coat it. Just going to rub it in. It's going to turn this nice and yellow. Okay. I'm going to squeeze it on here again. I want to be able to cover the whole prime rib with the mustard. Use cheapest bottle of mustard you can find, because you're going to char this mustard. So don't worry about what kind of brand mustard you're going to use. Don't get the expensive stuff. Just get the cheapest stuff in there. There you go. That's what it's going to look like. The prime rib is done. All we have to do now is just put it in the Dutch oven, and we're going to bake it. When I put it in the Dutch oven, however, I have my bone right here on the bottom. I'm going to place it so the bone is down. Okay, so the prime rib is going to sit just like that inside the Dutch oven. Now, of course, we're going to cut and we're going to go to the Dutch oven here, but we're just wanted to show you how we set it in the pan, and that's all it is. I spent, what, maybe 3 minutes prepping this. There was no time putting it into this, but it's going to take a little while to cook, but when it comes out, it's going to taste awesome. Okay, so here we go. We are going to place our prime rib in the Dutch oven, put some foil over the top of it because you want to protect the meat a little bit. I'm going to put my insert inside the Dutch oven, place my lid on top, and then we're going to put some coals on the top, coals on the bottom, and we're going to let it sit for about 20 to 25 minutes per pound. This is a 2.5 pound piece of prime rib. So I'm going to go inside and talk to my Jewish partner, who's a mathematician, and he'll tell me exactly how many minutes that's going to be, because I don't know.